El propósito que tenía se logró.
Ya esto está hecho, que lo que queda aquí, mira, esto lo que nos queda es freewheeling por ahí. Vamos para 355, ¿verdad?
Estamos repartiendo milagros y gozo.
Pues yo no sé dónde fue a terminar el libro.
Deja buscar el mío.
No, yo lo tengo en el teléfono.
Ok, porque
Me está tan
ayer como que me dio la impresión que estabas harta de leer.
¿Estabas harta de leer?
Ajá.
No, estoy bien. Si estoy harta, eso se pasa rápido.
Pero que ya lo que nos queda es nada. Mire, tú estás grabando y no me has dicho nada.
Es que me
Ay,
encanta cuando
carajo.
me regaña.
A ti te encanta grabarme sin que yo sepa que me están
A mí me
grabando.
encanta cuando me regaña.
Qué cojones. Mira,
No, pues nada. Es que
se me
después,
olvidó lo que
acuérdate que esto
se
lo
me
estamos
olvidó lo que te
grabando
iba a preguntar.
para posteridad, para tus hijos, para que te
Ay,
vean.
¿para qué? ¿Para qué
Real,
carajo?
te vean real.
¿Para qué carajo?
Yeah.
Ah, que esta mañana una caja,
Que te
pero
digo una
era,
cosa.
pero era para Adri. Y sin
Que
embargo me dio mucha alegría porque me dio con abrirla, que yo casi nunca la abro. Pero las otras veces ella me dice, pero ¿por qué no la abre? Y me manda a abrirla. Entonces yo dije, pues nada, no, la voy a abrir y le voy a mandar la foto de lo que hay adentro. Porque yo creía que era lo de Gary, pero cuando leí decía Adriana Córdoba. Pues mira, ella tiene una amiga que se llama Valerie, que vive en Colorado, Valerie fue novia de Jaime, ¿te acuerdas de Jaime? El que era jefe de
así,
Adri de High School,
sí,
que
sí,
después
yo sé
convivieron
quién,
como,
yo sé quién es, que vivieron
ok,
juntos, ¿verdad?
exacto. Pues Valerie fue novia de Jaime por un tiempo y después se fue a Estados Unidos a estudiar algo relacionado con la sanación y el cuerpo, no me acuerdo.
Ajá.
Pero que Adri me dice, mira, Valerie es para mí como Astrid es contigo. Y estuvo bien bonito porque al abrirlo vi que le envió un libro. Ya no sabía, Adri no sabía que llegaba. Le envió un libro envuelto en un paquete de regalo con una notita escrita. Y la nota era algo que tú me hubieras escrito a mí. Y el libro, el título era, creo que era sobre el amor. Y me dio mucha alegría confirmar, tú sabes, lo que ya Adri me había dicho, tú sabes que ella también tiene este compañero poderoso en su camino. Good morning.
Good morning,
Buenos
Gary.
dias. You guys are up early this morning.
I was up early, yeah. But I was thinking of going out to the porch and doing this so that Adriana, she's suffering the heat there, and I can suffer the cold.
Oh,
So we're sharing the suffering.
We sharing the suffering, el sacrificio, the sacrifice.
No, en Navidad está más relax, gracias a Dios,
That
que el
relax.
invierno de aquí.
Yeah. It's during during December. It's a nice weather in Puerto Rico.
Sí.
It's
Y aquí en la casa también el balcón está para el norte y ahora el sol está por el sur.
uh,
O sea que la casa sirve de
sí,
sombrilla.
sí.
Pero en verano el sol está acá del balcón.
She's saying that now during the winter the sun is in the back of the house,
oh,
and then during the summer it's in the front.
yeah, I get the same kind of thing going on here.
Well, we're going to lesson 355.
Sí.
No estoy harta de leer. I'm not sick of reading. Adriana said that she thought that I was sick of reading. I'm not. I'm okay. So, lección 355. La paz, la dicha y los milagros que otorgaré cuando acepte la palabra de Dios son ilimitados. ¿Por qué no aceptarla hoy? ¿Por qué debo esperar, Padre mío, para recibir la dicha que me prometiste? Pues mantendrás la palabra que le diste a tu hijo en el exilio. Estoy seguro de que mi tesoro me aguarda y de que solo tengo que extender la mano para encontrarlo. Incluso ahora mismo mis dedos ya lo están tocando. Está muy cerca. No necesito esperar ni un instante más para estar en paz para siempre. Es a ti a quien elijo y a mi identidad junto contigo. Tu hijo quiere ser quien él es y conocerte como su padre, su creador y su amor. Amén. Lo que estaba yo pensando esta mañana. That's what I was thinking this morning. Como que ya estamos ahí, hallando la puerta
Yeah.
del cielo. We're like right there.
This year's purpose is completed already. So we must be grateful. And this stage is only to extend what we have received to
Sí.
everybody.
To reinforce it. And not
Yeah, it's the daily practice of everything, joining with everything and completing ourselves with everything. Happily, no?
So Gary, are you dreaming in Spanish yet?
Maybe. Probably. Did have a weird, not a weird one, but an interesting one this morning. I awakened, I don't, this time of the, well, in Santa Fe, my breathing is always pretty challenged. But coming into February, it gets even worse. And so I was born with a deviated septum. And so breathing is just, it's just a challenge. So I awakened this morning to the words, I'm 30 years old. And when I tuned into that, I realized that I was murdered in a lifetime at 30 years of age. And I was drowned by the one who is my brother in this lifetime. And so immediately I just went into forgiveness. And as I laid there, I just asked for more information because I was in this sort of in-between state. And apparently what came up was there was another lifetime where I drowned, but it was by my own, like I fell into a river and.
An accident.
Yeah, it was an accident. And then I came to realize it's like, well, that's weird because I mean, at 10 months of age, my father threw me into a pool, not maliciously. I was actually demonstrating apparently I was demonstrating the natural ability with which kids can swim. Mm-hmm. It was my grandmother's swim school back in the earliest days. And of course, I just dog paddled back to my dad. I've never had an issue with water. So it was just an interesting kind of waking out of this sleep state into what appears to be, I don't know. I mean, it very well could just have been a dream. But it was just an odd way to kind of wake up into the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Do you have any grievances with your brother?
Oh, we don't talk.
Since the murder?
Yeah. Yeah, that was 4 lifetimes ago. No, no. He and I just we don't talk. It goes back to a lawsuit. And so I just continually forgive him.
Mhm.
I just forgive and forgive and forgive for myself, for, you know, the whole thing. So
Yeah. Yeah, those figures are seem difficult more than others, but today I was just, my prayer this morning was like, I don't want to have anything, I don't want to hold anything between me and my Christ self. I don't want to hold anything that would keep me away from that. So obviously each one of us has like a difficult person or situation that we've deemed harder to forgive than anything else, than other things. So, you know, that was brought to me and I was like, I took a second and I was like, sure, I don't want this either to be in front. It may take, I felt like a resolution, like that's, you know, it may pop up later on again, it may, but it's gonna feel lesser. It keeps feeling lesser and lesser because I'm just determined and I have the willingness, and it's like I don't want to have any grievance anymore, because the gift that comes with not holding any grievances is so great. And I know that the experience of the peace that I get is just very minuscule or small compared to the actual state of peace.
sure.
So, you know, it just goes back to being willing to be shown and to be given the experience, because we have to be convinced through experience. It can't be through you know, intellectual study. I mean, that's a part, you know, reading the course and getting to know like the metaphysics of it, but we have to apply it and we have to have the experience and be open to the experience, because that's the only way that we're going to be convinced
Absolutely.
that this is not what we want. Like, this is not what we want.
Yep.
And just so opening the door and being relaxed, knowing that once, you know, I open that door for myself, I open the door for everybody. And that sounds nice, but it's also an experience. You have to have the experience of it.
Yeah.
You can be like, yeah, it's nice. Yes, I understand. But we have to be shown the experience of it. And then all of these concepts that we've been learning, like in a linear form, just come in this totality. All of a sudden, it just becomes like this. It's like all this, the puzzle pieces just go fit perfectly all at once. Yeah, I just felt like asking you if you had been dreaming in Spanish. Listening to us.
Well, if I do, I'll probably start speaking it.
That's what I thought. You have to have, I mean, you've studied it, so it's there. It's just accessing it, if that's what needs to be done. But yeah, I see you speaking to us in Spanish.
It'd be nice.
Oh yeah.
Bueno, podemos empezar a celebrar.
You can start celebrating.
Sí.
Que en la Navidad,
El
Christmas,
año que acabamos de compartir.
todavía nos queda. We still have what? 10 more days.
¿Cuántos nos quedan?
Yeah.
6.
No, estamos en la 355. ¿Cuántos días hay en el año?
Bueno, lo que pasa es que la última es la misma.
Sí, sí, yo sé.
Así que son 6.
Ah, okay. The last ones are the same, is what she's saying. The last, I don't know if you knew this, but the last lessons and the last, 10 of them are the
5.
same? It's just, you just keep repeating the same one. So are we almost there?
5 more.
Sí.
No.
Se
you have
queda,
5 more.
tú no tienes el libro.
No, I don't have the book. I just have
You have the book, Gary. How many lessons we have left?
Well, if it's 355 today and there's 365 in the year,
Count them.
count them. I don't need to.
Yes, you do.
Why? For you?
Because we need to count them. Because you cannot subtract. It doesn't work like that. Because
There's one. Okay, I'll do it for
the
you.
last 5. That's
Starting
why
tomorrow or starting
you
today?
cannot subtract. No, today is done already. Tomorrow.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6.
Yo tengo el libro en inglés.
From 361 to 365
6.
is the same.
Exacto.
So
5 more
1, 2,
lessons.
3.
O sea que son 6.
Ajá, yeah, I understand. Yo entiendo lo que dice.
Gracias.
Entiendo.
Like I
She's saying
said,
there's
there's
6,
5
there's
more.
5, and then there's 1 that's repeated.
Coñeta, como le digo a mis hijos acá.
The good thing I counted them.
Tenemos 5 más y después la sexta se repite.
Ajá.
Eso es lo que tú querías. So you have 5 more and then the last
Is it
one.
the same answer in Spanish as it is in English?
Yeah.
Is it?
6.
Sí, 6.
5 and
6,
5.
6.
It's 5. No, but she wants, this is what she's saying. There's 5 and then there's the 6th one that's repeated.
Right. Oh,
6.
So it's actually 6.
6 lessons.
That's what she
that wasn't made clear. But now I'm clear.
Ahora está
Now
claro.
I'm clear.
Now you're clear.
Now you get what I told you to count them. Well, so we have 6 more days, or we're gonna be at the meeting for the last 5
Nena,
to read the same lesson.
I'm meeting for all of them hasta el último día. Whoever wants to join me, es bienvenido. Yo tengo todo este pelo. I woke up and I had a mohawk. My hair was like.
Very nice.
I don't know what happened. Mira, I am meeting. Whoever wants to show up, shows up.
But Adriana's
right.
just going to
Yeah,
bail on
I
number
did.
6?
She's bailing.
Well,
She's bailing. She's
no,
like,
I'm not bailing anything.
I thought you had a commitment
I've been
for a
here
year.
always.
mira.
I thought there was a commitment here for 365 days.
My commitment, no. My commitment is not for a year. It's for life. It's for life.
Zoom for life.
I mean, the commitment doesn't include Zoom or exclude it. The commitment is 24/7 for life. I can do anything.
Okay.
Mira, Diana, haz lo que te da la gana. You do whatever you want.
Sí, pero ¿de dónde tú sacas que yo no quiero hacer esto? De aquí la primera que se levanta y lee la jodida lección soy yo. Todos los días.
She's the first one that gets up and reads the lesson. Lo haces por todo. You do
Every day.
Yo sé.
Exactly, because we are one. So, yeah, this in any form. And
Sí.
then you're coming to Puerto Rico for 5 months. You never know what's going to happen.
No.
Yeah, that's one of the interesting and most thoughtful thing that I was thinking yesterday when I was feeling gratitude for being together this whole year doing this together, because we have been doing it, but not together. But this year has been like a joint commitment that has brought us a lot of internal growth and happiness and connection with the spirit, not with each other, and has opened the door to everybody within us. It doesn't matter where they are, what they're doing, or how they seem, because we are already past that point of making differences in our intimacy with everybody. Because, yeah, maybe talking and during life and stuff, maybe for a moment we perceive that somebody is out there, but when we are within ourselves, which is the true relationship, we know that they are not, and that's the only where that it counts. Because otherwise we will be like in a cave, and we won't be talking to anybody because we won't feel need to talk to anybody anyway. There's nothing to fix. But I guess we're not that called to that kind of extremity or extreme situation because it's not happening. We are still called to deal with our family members and with relationships and with houses and neighbors and whatever, and birds and cats. And it's so great to be able to be still in the duality, but knowing that this is not it has nothing to do with what always will be.
Sí.
And therefore, nothing that happens can intrude the peace and the joy that we have within us to share with everybody. And in that sense, Susana, we're doing it. It's not like the lesson say, will you do it today? No, we're doing it. We've been doing it. And every second we learn to do it how more quickly, more widely, more unequivocally.
Unequivocally.
Inequívocamente. Coño. Coño, carajo. So, yeah. So it's happiness all over the place. It doesn't matter what I look.
Sí, that's the experience.
Happiness and completion.
Sí.
I'm really enjoying that show that I told you, the repair shop. I don't know if you're crafty, Gary, but they have an English show that they have experts repairing the family heirlooms, different kinds. But usually the criteria is that it means something to the person because it's something that has come from the grandmother or the great grandaunt, and they repair all kinds of stuff. And I'm watching that while thinking that the Holy Spirit is repairing my mind what needs to be repaired.
So is it repair or is it the road show?
No, it's repair.
No, repair.
I see.
Yeah.
But what they repair are things that have emotional value. They are not only antiquities.
Oh, okay.
They are things that have value, emotional value to the it's kind of interesting, very, very soothing, very relaxing, a very kind of repair mode.
It seems that there's a difference between Netflix Puerto Rico and Netflix Santa Fe, New Mexico, unless you did.
There shouldn't be because we're in the same region. We're in the U.S. region.
I know. Did you? What was the show that was 300 some odd episodes long? That I keep asking the name of that you just finished up.
Supernatural.
Supernatural. It for me, it's going to cost me $2.99 an episode.
¿Cómo va a ser?
$2.99 an
Netflix?
episode.
And
Through
watch it for
Netflix.
free.
See, that's what I'm saying.
What kind of Netflix subscription do you have?
I have just Netflix. It's just Netflix.
I've
That's
never.
Netflix for rich people.
I don't know, but that sounds like the tax del pendejo because I've never had to pay any show on Netflix. Yeah,
I know. I pulled up Supernatural. It was $2.99 an episode. I said,
Are you sure you're
wow.
on Netflix or on Amazon? Because I have Amazon, and Amazon does charge.
Oh, maybe. You know what I did is I typed in Supernatural for a search, and it came up
Amazon.
$2.99.
No, it's Amazon. It can't be.
Okay, maybe that's what it is. Because I'm thinking Adriana is pretty damn wealthy if she's popping $2.99 for 300 some odd episodes. This girl's, she's got money stashed.
She has.
She's got money.
The money of the
Her wealth is not of this world.
Right. But it does seem to be workable
No,
in
it's not.
Amazon or Netflix or something.
You have to go to Netflix.
Okay.
They don't charge that. I've never heard of a subscription on Netflix. You pay a monthly and you can see everything.
No,
that's on there.
researcher. The problem is the researcher.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
So maybe you should see that repair shop so you can get your Holy Spirit repair your
Sí,
mind.
porque hay unas cosas que me acuerdan a ti. Hay una tipa que hace.
Dijo a Gary.
Inglés, por
No, a ti,
favor,
a ti.
inglés.
She's saying that there's some things that remind her of me.
Oh.
I want
Things that need to
don't
be
say
fixed?
let's see what it is first.
Is it just
No,
generally
because
things need
you're
to be
very
fixed?
crafty.
They're crafty. One of the repair people is a woman.
No, bueno, hay una que se llama Kristen y todo. The one with but they are for areas. They have one clockwork repairman and a woodwork. Another works with metals. Another works with porcelain and
That's right.
another works with paintings. And depending on the job, they work together or work on their own. And the one that works the porcelain it's called Kristen. So whenever she's on, I have a beautiful opportunity to bring our friend and to see her, repairing everything. But yeah, they're very good in what they do. Very good. No, como Astrid likes to do many hand jobs, craft.
Crafty. I'm
Oh, craft.
I'm crafty.
Ajá.
Nice.
Sí. No sean. Sí. So when I watch it, I remember Astrid doing her
crafting.
Crafty stuff.
Pero
Yeah,
since it is British and you said that you're British, it reminded me of you too.
So Gary, you and I, we haven't seen the show, but we're sitting on that sofa with Adriana watching
Of
it.
course you
Perfect.
are.
Perfecto. Is there enough room for the three of us?
Sí.
Oh, okay, good.
It's gonna, yeah.
It's a big one.
Okay, good.
Long and deep.
And we'll put the fan on you.
Please.
So yeah, any plans for Christmas?
Oh,
Christmas is around the corner, no?
Sí, bueno, I'm waiting here for I sent, ¿cómo te digo que pedí? I bought online all of the Christmas presents and I've only gotten one. And I have a bunch of people. And I'm thinking, well, if it gets here, it gets here. But nada, it's Christmas, it's como cualquier otro día.
Every
So
Christmas, but you have a family too.
see, I mean, we'll just I've thrown out this planning thing of having everything perfect and just letting it like unfold. Whatever needs to be done will be shown because I know that we'll be here. No, we've been here. It's another day and we'll eat together. We'll give each other presents and then everybody's gonna go off and do their own thing.
Yeah.
Gabriel's gonna come with her children and her mother's gonna be here.
Ah, that's interesting.
That should be interesting. That's
So you're gonna be cooking a big meal?
possibly, yeah.
That's
I
what she
mean,
said.
possibly, maybe if it's inspired. If not, then Gabriel can cook over there for her people, and I cook for my people, and then we'll come together. So let's see, because Deborah is Gabriel's mother, my stepdaughter, and she's gonna be here for Christmas, and she's an artist. She's a mask and a puppeteer, mask puppeteer, and she does
Nice.
alternate. Yeah, she lives in Puerto Rico, but she's from New Zealand. She's been in Puerto Rico for like 30 years.
Mm.
She's very well known around the world for what she does. She travels and she's really amazing in what she does. So now with the pandemic, she's just full of work. She's been full of work and she's been doing it online, and she's had to learn how to use, cameras and to video herself and to make movies. And now she's into movies. So I was talking to her and Gabriel, because Gabriel was here talking to her, and she's like, "You guys want to make a movie?" I'm like, "Absolutely, yes." So that's on the. She's like, "Oh, great! Then I'm gonna bring my stuff." So we might be spending. You're asking how we're gonna spend it. That's an idea that's been throwing around.
Wow.
I'll make a movie together. It should be nice.
Good.
Yeah. It should be.
Nice.
So that's on the.
With puppets or with people?
I mean, with whatever. I'm sure that there's gonna be puppets in her masks, because that's what she does, which would be amazing, to learn to make, puppets, or at least masks, probably, most likely. But her work is really fantastic. So
Nice.
what happened? So that's what's happening for Christmas.
Lovely.
And then
And
just
you, Gary? Sorry.
just getting ready later for after that, getting ready to go to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, nothing. It's another day on the planet where humans have said, "Oh,
But
this is
you're
what
not
we're gonna
planning
do
to
today."
visit any friends?
No.
No, mira lo que le pasó la última vez. Look at what
Por
happened
eso.
last time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, come on in. Yeah, we were exposed just yesterday. No. No. No, my sister's gonna go pick up my dad and take him to her house, so he'll be there, and so yeah.
¿Y
It's
tú,
good.
Adri?
Mismo que Gary.
You're gonna do the same thing as
Oh,
Gary.
carajo.
She's
Same.
doing
Yeah. Well,
something.
I don't even think I'll have a present to open. I was gonna say if I did, we could meet up online, Adriana, and we could open up a present together. But
I will have the present that you sent me.
see,
So I
see?
can wait until Christmas and open it on Christmas and say, wow, what a surprise.
What a surprise. Funny.
Ay, mi madre.
Ah, mi madre is
Well,
correct.
definitely we will get together because the lessons will not be.
They don't stop for
done.
Christmas. We have to do our lesson for Christmas. So
Exactly. So we will
Yeah.
join and then we can open presents. We can open the present moment.
exacto.
There you go.
Damn. Yes.
No, pero está directa hoy.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm ready for the world.
So your
The
daughter
whole
won't come
wide
over
world.
for Christmas, Adriana?
No, 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 they live totally independent lives. We don't do that. It's been a couple of years that we don't care for that.
See,
And I'm glad that I don't make it an issue,
Mhm.
no. How's your oldest son doing?
It would be so tiring. My oldest son is working at a restaurant in Alaska.
I know, but didn't he get exposed to COVID?
How he's doing? I thought you said what?
Oh, no.
But no, he was very mild,
See?
and he's in a totally different environment because they went to work like 2 days, 2 weeks after or something like
Mhm.
that. That they told him like if after your symptoms finished, you have 12 days or something like that, very short amount of time, that if they didn't get sick again, they go back and work.
Mhm.
And that was like the norm because they all got sick at the restaurant.
Wow.
And then they opened the restaurant again. And they have it ongoing. And nobody had to go to the hospital. Everybody shook it off like in a weekend, couple of days of mildly body pain.
Yeah.
So I don't know shit. I'm glad that he's okay though.
Yeah, of course.
Claro.
So I'm glad too that it opened my purview of the things to a wider scope of possibilities. That you could get the thing, but it won't have to be like this tragic and traumatic as everybody that I was seeing was showing. So it became more casual and it became like a witness to a more una
Common.
cosa más
Common,
casual.
like something more common, casual. Like it wasn't that
See, it's
heavy.
not
The
like a
flu.
tragedy. I got COVID.
Yeah. No, it's a flu.
The
La
stigma,
mayoría.
the stigma of it completely fell away with him and
See?
the group that had it with him. So I could spread that with other people here that were kind of more shy about it in a loving way. Oh, see, mira, this other scenario is
It's possible.
possible.
Sí. Sí.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes the ego
Good.
kind of comes creeping. Like you should, why you don't have like a normal family? So I have to answer the ego, what the fuck is a normal family? Everybody is my family. Tú sabes, because, and I'm not gonna dump these stereotypes into my kids because I don't believe in them.
No.
So when the ego comes to make me feel like less of a person, of less of a mother because I don't have a festivity here to make my kids come back home, I'm ready for that. To say no. My festivity is in my heart all year round. And if I had to do it with the lizards here, the lizards would be happy with me. That's it.
They might enjoy a piece of your cake.
There's still a piece here.
Yes,
It's still like this.
there's still cake.
Yeah.
See, and that's a beautiful state of mind.
Tiny
That's a beautiful state of mind to be in, to be just accepting and just letting go of all of those supposed things that we have to do, as they're all attached to this role of female, mother,
Hallmark.
and yeah, and it's all attached to this false role. So it's so freeing to be like, if it happens, it happens. I'm not planning anything. Anybody that has any type of expectation on what I supposedly have to do or should do, that's for them to deal with, you know. But it gives the opportunity, at least for me, like for Thanksgiving, since I was like, I'm not doing Thanksgiving this year, it opened up the opportunity for me to receive instead. So then Geveo, like, you know, it opens up the door for her to, you know, it's just a reflection. It doesn't have to do with form. It's not important, you know. It's just that she decided to do her first turkey and then she decided to come and share it with us. So it was like, it was beautiful. It was just, you know, a sustained, I was given that big turkey. Do you remember that I got that turkey at the door, at my door? I was like, what am I gonna do with this turkey? And I was able to give that away. So it was, you know, it just moment by moment. And I cherish that state of mind much more than stepping into any kind of planning or expectations. That just brings me down.
Yeah, and that's the whole purpose of this work that we've been doing, to live in the present. And then when the ego come with those stories, you know we've done that. I mean, I've done everything already, the whole thing.
The whole thing.
You know, the whole fucking thing. I've done it.
But it doesn't mean that if we have to, you know, if I have to cook dinner, I'll do it. But you know, it's not a have to. If it comes up, then it comes up. There's no prohibition on anything.
No, we're clear on that.
Yeah.
Whatever we do, we will do it with joy.
Exacto.
Love.
That's the key. Yesterday I was checking a movie, and the only purpose is this high OCD young Chinese restaurateur that had a restaurant in Saigon or Shanghai, I don't know, whatever, far east. And like in 10 years, he got a lot of fame, a lot of data. He had a beautiful team, and they got like 2 Michelin stars, second best restaurant in the world. And all of a sudden, he decided to close. Everybody was devastated but him. But he wanted something else. And he said, you know, I don't need to get the third Michelin star nor be number one. I already did what I needed to do, and I'm happy, I'm closing, and I'm moving forward. And, you know, that kind friend of mine, at the 10 years before that, he was with 3 Michelin stars in France with 2 of the biggest chefs in the world. So it's kind of like, I got this already, okay, I can toss it away, been there, done that, start a new project. And lovingly, in the last scene of the 2 and something hours, this was the nugget of beauty that the movie brought me. He, with signing books, and a 12-year-old came to him and told him that he was going to be a chef, just like him, and to get the Michelin stars and to get all the accolades. And he told the child back, you just be a happy chef. You, wow. The message, the 2 whole hours message was, whatever you decide to do, be happy. Right there in my face.
Mhm.
And the guy was a very compulsive guy, you know. He not only was compulsive with the food, but with each grain on the wood of the tables of the restaurant and the measure of the tablecloth and how far the tables were from the edge of the wall. You know, that kind of OCD. He was actually being interviewed, and in the interview he said, just a second, and he went to the cabinet that was behind. He was in front of the cabinet and he was being interviewed. And he said, just wait a minute. And he went to the cabinet that was full, completely full of glasses, wine glasses. And he picked one and says, this one has a chip, I'm sorry. And he put it there. And then the interviewer went to there and he couldn't even almost see the chip in the glass.
That's how you get 2 Michelin stars.
You know what kind of mind? You know what kind of mind is there? You know, very. And even he, was telling this boy, all you need to be is a happy child.
Watch that movie. That sounds good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be happy, whatever.
Whatever you do, be happy.
Yes.
Aunque sea puteando.
Been there, done that.
That's what I tell my boys, and they're just like, what the fuck? I said, just whatever you do, just be happy. I don't care. Just be happy. But the world keeps telling them something else. That they'll find it.
See,
Vidal is the same. Vidal was the same way with the boys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
So, yeah, we're happy.
We're happy.
Are we happy? Yeah, we're happy. Let's have a happy day.
Sí.
Gracias. Gracias.
Thank you. Gracias. Love you both.
Have a great day.
Yep. Ciao.
Bye.